this week's show, we're ahead of the game. As usual, we've got property to show you that's only just finished and some that's not even built yet. Seddon Homes are revealing their Zenith development. We get a lowdown on the market from estate agent Laura. They're letting me loose with a bow and arrow down at historic Bruntwood Park. And finally, we get one of our sneaky peeks at an upcoming development in Chorlton. Now, our featured developer this week, Seddon Homes, have been around in Manchester since 1897 and have built up a very good reputation. Their Zenith development is seeking to surpass all that. But before we take a look shortly, let's get a feel for the area. About 8 miles south of the city is one of South Manchester's best kept secrets, Gatley. Gatley Green is at the old heart of the village, near the bustling High Street, and both give the area a relaxed and homely feel. Church Road is lined with traditional shops and places to grab a bite to eat, and round here, the best properties are snapped up quickly. A respected selection of schools and a quiet atmosphere mean it's a popular place for families. Most people in this area own their own property. Stock mostly consists of semi-detached houses, though there are also large detached homes, retirement homes and also a few cottages. An increase in new builds has also attracted first-time buyers and young professionals venturing further south from neighbouring Didsbury. It's a 40-minute commute to Manchester during rush hour, though it only takes about 15 minutes at other times. Gatley has its own train station and holiday transfer time is considerably reduced, with Manchester Airport directly on hand. Embracing a sense of community spirit, Gatley has a whole host of local societies, leisure-based clubs and a really informative online presence. There's even a yearly Gatley Music Festival. The desirable areas of Didsbury and Heaton Moor are close by and hugely popular for their thriving independent shops and busy wine bars. The Cheadle Borough itself is a low-crime, affluent area with good local amenities and solid educational options, all of which means quite a few boxes are ticked for home buyers. Bold and modern on the exterior.
They certainly are. They're a very contemporary design. You've got a mixture of textiles. You've got your cedar, you've got your red brick, you've got your render, and also your grey UPVC. So it's a quite different house, really. Come on in, let me show you around. First, we're into our main hallway with our integral garage to the right. Also downstairs here, we've got your downstairs WC, some great understairs storage. Now we're through to the main kitchen dining area.
Now this is a good family-sized kitchen.
It certainly is, and you've also got an extra utility room as well.
So is that your target market on this development, families?
Main families are our target areas, but also young couples as well.
So thinking of families,
long
having
term,
the family in the
long
future.
term, definitely.
This is a super room, isn't it? I like the breakfast bar area, so you can sort of look through to the garden.
It's nice and bright and light, and you have got direct access through to your garden area.
So what's included if I were to buy on the development? What's
Your
included?
kitchen comes as is with your fridge, freezer and your dishwasher.
And do they all have a utility area?
They certainly do.
Excellent. What comments do people make when
People are really impressed with the size of this kitchen. They don't expect it from a townhouse, really. Most townhouses traditionally have a very narrow feel to them, whereas this is a big open space.
It's definitely quite wide, isn't it? Spacious.
Certainly is. It's a great entertainment space.
And then the living room upstairs, should we have a look at that one?
Definitely. This is bedroom 2, which is a nice double-sized bedroom.
It's very glamorous.
It is, isn't it?
Decked out, yeah.
Yeah, we like the silver. It's got a nice classy edge to it.
So this is the one double bedroom. There's 2 bedrooms.
There's 2 bedrooms on this floor.
Now I'm loving that wallpaper. That's fantastic.
It's great, isn't it? It really is great.
Very much dressed for a child.
Certainly, it just gives people the picture of what it's like to have children in the house as well.
Very colourful. I like this room.
Great,
Seal
me
of
too.
approval. And where to next?
And here we are at the main family bathroom.
So this is a fantastic sized bathroom, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Get your whole family in here.
It's got a 4-piece suite in it, and actually got a little hidden extra as well, if you just look above the bath.
Not so hidden, it's very glamorous, isn't it? Sitting there with your glass of wine watching a bit of curry.
Yes, it's quite decadent really when you think about it. And now we're through to the living area, which is also on the first floor.
And I've got to say, we don't see this in many of the townhouses with this double height ceiling.
No, it's a great feature, and everybody's surprised when they do come in and see this, because we've built literally right into the eaves of the build.
It floods the room with light as well, because you've sort of made full use of that whole wall and put the extra windows in as well.
Yeah, the double windows, yet again, it's another design feature that people don't usually see in a house of this type.
And then this is part of the upstairs then?
Yes, it is. This is the office, which is up on the 3rd level.
Well, let's go and check out the office.
Let's do.
Okay, so we're over the living room in this section now.
We are, yeah. This is the office study, which overlooks the living room, or if you're in the living room, looks upwards.
Yes, so it's the room within a room that you were talking about.
Yes. Great features as well. We've got the electric Velux windows, which have automatic rain sensors, so if you went out, it was raining, they close automatically.
Never rains in Manchester.
It never does indeed.
Stop all.
Yes.
I like the window seat as well, it's a good place to sit and chill.
It certainly is, yeah. It's a great picture window, and we're right up in the eaves of the house here, but also we've managed to retain some loft space as well, because everybody needs that storage.
Christmas decorations, somewhere to hide them.
Christmas tree, yes.
Now this isn't the only room, you've been saving the best till last, I think, have you?
Yes, we certainly have. We've got the master bedroom, which is just across the hallway.
Let's go and have a look at that.
Okay. This is my favourite space in the whole house. This is the main master bedroom.
Now you've definitely gone for the luxury feel.
We certainly
ramped up the glam
have.
factor.
Yes, it's an exceptional space, and we've also got walk-through wardrobes and a big ensuite as well.
This is really a space that's absolutely dedicated to the parents, isn't it? This is their area on the top floor.
Yeah, most owner-occupiers have been ignored as far as it comes to living space for themselves. It's a nice private area where you can get away from the rest of the family and just enjoy the fact that it's got the double height, your own private bathroom as well.
Let's have a little look at that. Oh, I'm liking this space.
Yes.
Sliding doors.
Walk-in wardrobes.
And then through into the ensuite. Now this is a decent size, isn't it?
It's a great size ensuite. As with the whole house, the whole room sizes have been taken into consideration that it's a family home. There's nothing worse than small bathrooms.
Do you know, quite often in townhouses and on the top floor when you get the master bedroom, it is a very small ensuite, but this is a good size.
You do lose space sometimes on a 3-storey build, but we've taken advantage by building straight into the eaves of the build. It's
a very difficult market at the minute, and people are finding it difficult to sell their homes. Has it affected things here, or...?
The market's slowed down for everybody right across the board, but with Seddon Homes we've got a quality product, so we're finding that we're still achieving the sales that we need to.
And it's those little extras that you put in, you know, the big double height windows and that wow factor that makes the site stand out from others, do you think?
It certainly is. All our sites are bespoke design, so you won't find Seddon repeating the homes over every site that we have throughout the UK.
Now down to the nitty gritty, what are the start prices on? So you've 14
We've got
houses.
14 houses on this development. The townhouses, which we have 11 of, they start at 345,000, which at 1,700 square foot, you're getting a lot of house for your money.
And the townhouses, and what are the other styles?
We had 3 detached houses, which we've sold the 2 4-bed detached, and we have 1 3-bed detached remaining at 325.
All right. So people need to come down, have a good look around.
Have a good look around. Hopefully they've got a good impression from our chat today, but there's lots more for people to see on site.
Well, thank you very much for showing us around, Paul.
It's been a
lovely to
pleasure.
meet you.
Thank you.
Now, Bruntwood Hall was built in the 1860s and was actually named after a village in Ayrshire in Scotland. In its time, it's been a home and a stud farm, and its grounds have been converted to create Bruntwood Park. There's even a bit of Robin Hoodery going on. How long has it been an archery club?
Broman of Bruntwood have been in the park for well over 50 years now. They moved from Cheadle Archers and then became Bowman of Bruntwood in 1952.
And what's your role here? What do you do?
My role is I'm currently the chairman of the club. I'm also one of the club coaches. I organise a lot of the coaching all the coaching for beginners. And coaching for people who are moving through the sport and gradually improving their competence. Well, the first thing we find out is whether you're left-handed or right-handed, because bows come in left hand and right hand, and it's not actually to do with your hands, it's to do with your eye dominance. Then we fix you up with a bow, we fix you up with an arm guard, bracer, a finger tab for your fingers. We also get you a set of arrows which are the right length. That's very important, because if they're too short, you can actually pull them off the bow, and that's not a safe thing to do.
And does that depend on how strong you are and how far you think somebody will pull the bow back?
No, it depends on your actual length of your arms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's as simple as that. The length of your arm dictates the length of the arrow.
And then it's a case of just
Then it's a case of getting you to stand properly,
all right,
and then putting the arms in the right position, and then drawing back in to the right reference points, and then just relaxing your fingers and the arrow will go into the target.
That's the general idea.
That's the way it works. Okay, this is the bow you're going to use. That's where the arrow sits, the arrow rest. Those little pieces of tape where your arrow fits, that's called the knocking point, and that's the sight. A little bit lower, a little bit lower. Right, and keep that arm, the elbow bent. All right, I'll put this arrow on for you.
Why does it have to be bent?
Because you don't want the string to actually come in contact with your arm.
Okay.
That's what the brace is for, yeah, just in case it does, it helps to stop any bruising. Okay. Not that you should do that. All right?
Very accident prone, you know, Steve, so don't talk to me about bruising.
We'll make sure you don't get any bruises.
Okay.
Okay, now if you put those three fingers like that.
No.
Yep, that's perfect.
And not the little finger.
Not the little finger. Tuck your thumb down.
Right.
Okay, now look at the target. Lift this elbow up a little bit. Now, pull back till this yellow piece is underneath your jaw. Come right back, that's it, lovely. And then just relax your fingers. Well done. A little bit high?
Just a bit.
The biggest difficulty people have is actually letting the string go. Your fingers don't move fast enough to allow the string to go away. So what you do is you relax your fingers. If you relax your fingers, because you're pulling against the string and the bow is the energy of the bow is trying to pull it away, it just goes.
So the key is to relax.
Relax. Try and keep relaxed. That's it. Bring the arm down a little bit.
It's not something I'm naturally good at, relaxing.
Relaxing. Well, when you're doing this properly, that last few seconds as you get up to the point where you're going to release the arrow and the concentration is there, you shouldn't be able to hear anything that's going on around you. You are totally...
I'm in the zone.
In the zone and completely oblivious to everything else. And if you're nicely relaxed, that's how it feels. Okay. That's it. Good. Now, elbow up slightly, this one, and then pull back and under your jaw. That's lovely. And then down a little bit.
Am I looking through the little arrow?
No, don't look. Just look straight at the gold. And release.
God damn it! Tell me a little bit, because you're a local guy, aren't you?
Yeah, I've lived in this area for many, many years.
And what's the area like? We're going to have a good look around over the next couple
Very nice area, good schools, excellent shopping, as I'm sure you know. You've got John Lewis and Sainsbury's, places like that. The park is an excellent park. It's one of the best in the area. It's a green flag park as well.
It was jam-packed, actually, when I parked up with loads of
It's always busy. You can come down here at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, even in the winter, and the kids' park is full of kids, parents with the kids, grandparents with the kids. There's a good restaurant in the park where you can get a meal and a coffee.
Oh, is there? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. So it is an excellent park to come to. And, of course, there's the Bowman of Bruntwood.
Getting closer.
You are getting closer.
One day I may hit the yellow.
It does take practice. It's not something you come in and do straight away and hit the gold every time.
Thanks for letting me have a go.
Pleasure.
And now I've got used to archery, I've got Chorlton in my sights. Let's find out what's going on over there. Just a few miles out of Manchester city centre lies the trendy area of Chorlton. With attractive houses and apartments at very appealing prices, buzzing amenities and a friendly, relaxing atmosphere, it's no wonder Chorlton is one of Manchester's more popular destinations. Public transport isn't a problem. Extremely regular and cheap bus services will take you straight into the city centre. Trafford Park train station and Stretford tram stop in neighbouring areas offer many destinations, and Chorlton's old train track will soon be host to a new Metrolink extension. For those who find pleasure in their spending habits, Chorlton offers a dazzling array of shops, from well-known supermarkets, pubs, traditional greengrocers and fishmongers to some achingly hip bars and cafes. You'll also come across Beach Road, one of the trendiest roads in Manchester, where you'll stumble across yet more unique eateries, bars and retail outlets that will be hard to replicate anywhere else. And after all that excitement, you can relax in Chorlton's most recognisable pub, the Horse and Jockey, perfect for a refreshing drink on a sunny afternoon. From renovated flats to magnificent Victorian homes, Chorlton has properties to suit all types. Many areas are now becoming very popular for family living as well as for young professionals, as you'll find several great schools close by. And if you're looking for some peace and quiet, you can always take a stroll around the beautiful Chorlton Water Park. Average property prices for the area are about $227,000, and that will get you a really great terraced house. Chorlton really is a fantastic place to live, with bags of character and community spirit. It's no wonder it's one of Manchester's most well-loved districts. Well, I've had a good look round Seddon's Gatley development and headed over to Chorlton to find out what their plans are for 2009. So Dennis, what future developments have we got to look forward to from Seddon's?
Our next development is in Chorlton, on Brookburn Road, known as Travis Gate, which is a development of 9 4-bed, 3-storey townhouses.
So is the Chorlton site a site that you've had for a while, or is it something that's brand new?
We've owned the development for 3 or 4 years, but it was originally conceived as apartments. We've subsequently gone back to planning and developed it now for family houses, which we feel are more suitable for the area.
So is the change in what you're going to build on site a reaction to the market at the moment?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, we've done 2 developments in Chorlton, apartment developments that have been very successful, but the apartment market is overheated at the moment, and obviously townhouses, large family houses are what people are looking for, we believe, and what will attract the Chorlton buyers. It's going to be very smart. It's on the edge of the Chorltonville Conservation Area, which is well known for its arts and crafts style. It's off Chorlton Green, so it's within walking distance to all the facilities, the Beach Road and local facilities, but it's opposite the school and the park, so it's in a great location. Externally, the elevations will sit with the local vernacular, which is partly arts and crafts and partly the Victorian style that people are well used to seeing in Chorlton, but inside a very chic, very contemporary look.
So are the properties going to be very contemporary in design on the interior?
We have thematic kitchens, which we've gone for a very top quality, well-known brand kitchen to a high specification, including such features as Korean worktops, good range of appliances and a very smart sort of contemporary look.
So do you as a developer make a conscious effort to increase the specification when times are difficult?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, there are lots of properties in competition around Chorlton, large older houses that people might be thinking of buying, maybe thinking of modernising, and what we're offering people is the ability to take that product off the shelf to a very high standard from day one without having to go through the pain, anguish and cost of doing it themselves.
So it's a ready-made, beautiful home, modern, all mod cons.
Absolutely, yeah.
So how confident are you as a developer with the market and how things are going to go?
Clearly, it's a challenging market ahead, we understand that. It's difficult for buyers, difficult for builders, but you know, we're facing that challenge with with great enthusiasm. As a company, we've been around since 1897. We're here for the long game, and we expect to continue to deliver high quality new homes for a long time to come, and certainly Travis Gate at Chorlton will be part of that success, we believe.
Well, we expect an invitation when it's all finished, and Homesmine will come along and see what they're like.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis. Well, it all sounds great, but we know how difficult the market is at the moment. We thought we'd have a chat with Laura, the estate agent in Chorlton, who's actually going to be selling the properties for Seddons. Let's go inside. Hello, Laura.
Hi, Sam. Nice to see you.
Long time no see.
Hi. Yeah, fine, thank you.
Well, I've just been having a chat with Dennis about Travis Gate.
Oh, yes.
So, and I believe you're going to be selling them.
Yeah, we're going to be the selling agents. This will be the third development we've done for Seddons, so we're quite used to working with Seddons and we're used to their product. Quite excited about this one as well because it's in an excellent location. I think it's definitely family houses. You've got people with young children that will want to be there because they'll want to be near the school. Brookburn School, which obviously is one of the best schools in the Northwest and has been for several years. There's a big demand for places there, and they're also extending it, so they're increasing the number of pupils that they're going to be taking in.
And how do you see the site going? Have you already started advertising it?
We literally started to advertise it yesterday.
Very new then.
Very, very new. We placed it onto Rightmove with just a small brief advert on Rightmove, and we're very happy and excited that we've actually had quite a number of inquiries this morning.
Just today?
Just literally today. We've probably had more inquiries in such a short space of time than for most properties that have been coming on the market recently.
And has that surprised you in today's market that you've had?
It did surprise me. I thought that particular site would be reasonably popular, but obviously we're in a bit of a downslide of a market. It's not great at the moment, it's difficult, but again, it's location.
So you know the area?
Yeah, it's increasingly popular. For the last 12 years, it's popular for media. It's because it's close to city centre, it's close to the motorway link, and it's close to the airport. It's our little Notting Hill of the North.
It's got a very individual vibe to it, hasn't it?
It has.
Well, I was saying to Dennis, I look forward to coming back and seeing the finished site, and you can show us around.
Oh yes, that'll be nice. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to, with all soul signs on.
Excellent. Well, here's hoping. Thanks, Laura.
Thank you so much. No problem.
Well, the good thing about the market at the moment, it can only get better. We'll see you soon.